Greetings and salutations. You know what time it is. It's time for Kubera. I mean candy, okay? So, sorry. But it's delicious and it's time. Y'all talking time to tick away. You ain't clocking hours on the day. All that watch is stopping what you claim. Dollar crosses Rio got me name. Hoping God just get me out this game. Ushanim, you mean you mean you will reside within Aruna? Yes, I originally planned to let him use my dong like a god class item. Yummy! But that alone will obviously not restore Aruna's power to what it was originally expected of him. So he's really like nerfed, eh? I'm thinking about it like, yo, he's not as strong as he could have actually been. Like his overall potential has been nullified a little bit. I wonder if he can get it restored though, you know? And it'll be crazy because like maybe he's so strong that it didn't even matter. But let me get back to reading. I get distracted. While Aruna lives, I will take a break. Would Ratri and them agree to that? Of course, I'll keep it a secret from Ratri. Ratri. If she knew, she might not give the soul back to Aruna. Well, having said that, you should leave before she arrives. Once I disappear, Ratri will definitely accuse you of encouraging me. Thank you, but are you really fine with this? Of course. Most Rakshas die around a few hundred years old and the length of time would be no more than a short break for you, Ushanim, but what if Haruna goes on to live for thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of years, or even hundreds of millions of years? Then you, Ushanim, then I must hope this child delivers the same perspective as mine. Develops, Aruna. I believe you, who was born on the brightest of dawns, will find the right place to use this power. Hey, yo. Yo. God damn. One Last God, Kubera, story not by Kurigam, season 3, episode 217. Ananta. 6. Splash. She said the way to Talika. Jesus Christ, Naya. You can't read. is around where the water gets murky. Then, is it there? I was so nervous, but I should be able to relax a bit now. Near the beginning of the universe, there weren't that many incidents relative to the long period of time, but now this series of events is making my head spin, says Maruna. I feel as if I just left the doomed Willarv, but I confronted a fourth Zen god, saw my past self die, and even face Ananta like that. Why would he do that for me? He let me go, so I don't think he came to kill me. That boy thinking in his head. You being calculating again. But again, it does not feel like a coincidence. Then, was that lightning indeed created by Ananta? Shah. Some of my power has returned. I felt so powerless ever since I came here. Was being close to my past self the issue after all? Although I'm not fully recovered, this should still be enough to keep myself alive in the human realm. Talika was the first planet to fall during the cataclysm, but since it was adamantly defended during the fiendish magic incident, there shouldn't be any Nastikas there, and the gods will be ready if anything goes wrong. Did you hear, Aksha? What happened to Venada's son? Dungeon by the atmosphere. I guess you already heard. Something was off from the start. It was done. Type beat kind of stuff. Yo, what y'all hiding from me over there, man? Unleash the goods. Does it make sense to not have a single Nastica protecting such an important child? We should seriously think about this before we dismiss it as some unlucky accident. This is... Repressing the child might have been the intention from the start. This method was recommended by Aryavada after all. Did Garuda trust and follow that advice? It is said that chess actually survived for billions of years using this method. At this point, futile suspicions would only worsen with the situation, leading a declining clan in dire of allies. We can't turn a neutral clan into an enemy at the very least, so you're just going to let it go like this? Although his personality was timid, education would have easily solved that problem. And even his altruistic nature could have been perfected by teaching him to limit his kindness to his clanmates. Yo, he was really about to be that guy, yo. Use that dude. That's crazy. Aruna. A newborn Rakshasa activating a unique transcendental by just being given a name. Is something unheard of since the very creation of the universe, and above all else, competitive the name and soul was perfect. Furthermore, the transcendental was Nastica level. He is a perfect entity obtained through endless time, endless sacrifice, and we're just going to lose it like that? So what do we do? The name Aruna has already been put on the Rakshas's waiting list as an ownerless name. New Rakshasas will continue to be born in the future, and some of them will be given the name Maruna. Then we will just kill all those Rakshasas, huh? Of course, if one of them displays a better capability with the name Aruna, we will raise it as Aruna. But it doesn't seem likely for such an entity to appear in the near future. Ultimately, it would be a waste of the name. What a blow to our clan. I mean, it's common for Rakshasas to die in the first state. Is it really? Well, actually, yeah, because they're young. You know, they're not big and strong and experienced yet. And other Nastikas will not object if we tell them it's for the good of the clan. But what's the point of the safeguarding of a name in this manner? It's not like Renata's son haven't claimed that name. Right now, not right now, but we can make it possible. Have you heard how things are unusual regarding Phoenix magic? Right now, Sura is just waiting for an excuse to start a war. He will make things as difficult as possible for the gods, then demand a price for a truce. I'm sorry, guys. Unlike during the early universe, the gods are unwilling to give us something significant. I still get angry when I think about the Kanara clan with their refined act and claims of neutrality after they profited the most and ruined the universe back then. We must not miss this opportunity. Our clans may have hostile relationships, a hostile relationship, but in light of our situation, let's work with Asura. That way we will get a chance to negotiate. With the opportunity gained through collaborating with an enemy clan and clashing with the gods, will we reclaim my son's name? Would everyone agree to such a thing? They will agree. Conversation going crazy. You know what I mean? For the sake of our clan, that would be the first to be defeated due to its relatively low regeneration rate. The strongest Rakshasa ever developed is an endeavor well worth it. Yeah, we've already in a state where Nastica numbers are lower than the dragon clans. That's crazy. They will all understand, especially Garuda, since he prioritizes the clan above all. Let's go, Ananta. The future of a Rakshasa exceeding even Nastica is not far off. What was only theoretically possible, we can create. Very interesting. He's looking. So this is the Tatalika before the fiendish magic incident. Then the king of the humans will make his oath. The oath to abandon the Suras and only worship the gods. Due to the arbitrary breach of the contract or ignoring all dissenting opinions, every human connection to fiendish magic was severed overnight. I was taught that after that, intervention from the Suras grew difficult with the creation of barriers, and fiendish magicians and low has became the lowest. I want to take a look at them once. What are you? A half? A superior Sura? If your superior Sura, it's dangerous for you to go alone to a place like this. Who's this guy? You got a katana on his hips? Hold on. I see a nigga with a backpack, or a girl, I think. Do you have any idea how many gods are summoned in the city? You should be more careful. Instead of being scared of a superior Sura, you casually worries about me. What? Is this normal here, or is that human just unique? I've only heard this era through stories, so issues like this arise. I did my best to learn. It's not too bad of an idea to follow them and gain some information. That guy seems to be following us. Leave him. He must be bored walking alone. Anyways, Anan, there are really strong candidates. Are you confident you will be chosen? The king does not like fiendish magic, and you have 0 affinity because your fiendish affinity is too high. It's fine. Even if I have his high fiendish affinity, I cannot just use fiendish magic. You're going to compete as a pure fighter? You got no chance. You're no match for those who are also magicians. It's fine. I have this here. What? The Golden Knight. The item that will turn me into a divine magician. To be continued. Do you think you need to read something? It's season 1, episode 30. Okay. Very interesting.
In my drugs, pour it in my cup, sitting in my darkness with my ghouls, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really have a say. You tell me that I suck until you get up out my face. You got tears in your eyes, looking like a fool.